識聽唔識講啦。You're still quite young.
Yeah, she's younger than I was.
I speak. Where are you from and what is your name?
I'm from Selangor and my name is Daryl.
Selangor and that's it.
I'd like to ask you whether you have been overseas before and if yes, where have you been?
I've been to Hong Kong, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia.
How about you?
Couple countries in Europe and also Bangkok, Cambodia.
What is your impression of overseas? I think we can break it into categories because you guys have been to different places. So for you, it'd be Southeast Asia, Australia, Southeast Asia, Europe. Let's start with you, Darren. Oh, Daryl?
Yeah,
Daryl.
Yeah.
What's your impression?
I feel like for the Southeast Asian countries, it's like quite more or less the same. Maybe for Vietnam and Bangkok, I would say they're more similar to what we experience here in Malaysia. Just a difference in language.
And where in Australia did you go? When you
I went to Melbourne. I was quite young at the time. For me, it was like more like...
You're still quite young.
Yeah, she's younger than I was. Yeah, in Australia, I was just with family most of the time and we just walked around. I'd say maybe at the time, Australia was a bit more modern compared to Malaysia.
What about you, Denzel?
Southeast Asia, it's more or less the same. It's just of the culture and the environment of Thailand and Cambodia. They speak different languages.
How was Europe?
The environment there is pretty chill. It's very easygoing.
Which countries did you go to?
I've been to Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. There's 2 more countries.
You went on a Europe tour.
Paris and Switzerland.
Quick trivia question. Which of those countries has the highest GDP?
Switzerland.
No, I don't think so. I think it's Germany.
Germany.
Switzerland might be one of the highest GDP per capita. But I think per capita out of those, the highest should be, if I'm not wrong, Luxembourg.
Because they are the smallest country here.
Yeah, bit of a complicated topic. I just threw that question in, by the way. That wasn't in my script. Have you guys ever thought of moving overseas? Where and why?
For me, I feel like I would like to try and live in Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, Japan. Because what I see, they are like quite modernized in terms of their infrastructure, public transport. Their community as a whole, they seem, from what I've seen, they're like trying to get more foreigners into Japan as well.
Have you been before?
No. I would like to go and try and live over there for a while.
And what languages do you speak?
English, Malay, Chinese. And for Chinese, I speak a few dialects, Hokkien and Cantonese.
Hakka? Teochew?
Even though I'm Hakka, no, I can't speak
Oh, I find that really common. A lot of youngsters, especially Hakka youngsters, they can't speak Hakka, but they can speak Hokkien or something.
Cantonese.
Yeah, it seems quite common.
Cantonese is, I think a lot of people understand or like can speak the language more, but Hakka is a bit
Hakka is
fewer.
Especially for KL. Hokkien and Cantonese are the common ones. Yeah. What about you, Denzel?
Same, but except for Cantonese. I can understand, but I can't speak.
識聽唔識講啦.
Wow, you're very good.
Just an imitator.
How many languages?
I speak English, Mandarin, Cantonese, a little bit of Malay, a little bit of Hakka. And what countries have you thought of moving overseas? Where and why?
Because I'm taking my degree in finance and investment.
Okay.
So I'm actually planning to work in Singapore because they are the finance hub.
Yeah.
Also following my brother's roots because he's working in a bank, UOB.
Ah, okay. I was in Singapore for a few years as well.
Working.
Yeah, I left though to come here. I upgraded to Malaysia. Hang on, let's pause. So, thank you. Come here.
Yeah.
I upgraded.